Well, Tyteonna is a really sweet, very loving, kind student. To look at her as she's going through the halls throughout the school day, you would know that she's had some struggles, some challenges in her life, because she's always so positive and upbeat. And that's one thing I love about her. Tyteonna last year went through some struggles. She had some issues with students picking on her, being bullied. She tried herself to handle it and maybe ignore the situation, but it got too much for her, to the point that she started having thoughts of wanting to hurt herself, because she felt like what the kids were saying some really mean and hurtful things. She felt like she wasn't worthy, so she started having these suicidal thoughts. When we called her in, she told us that a bunch of students, boys and girls, had been picking on her, saying mean and hateful things to her. We thought this year we'd nominate her for the Real Kid Award, because last year was a real struggle for her. She had a lot to overcome, personal struggles at home as well as here at school. And when she came back to school, she was like a whole new student. Her whole demeanor was different. She continued to thrive last year academically, but this year even more so. She has straight A's in all of her classes right now. She's taken on some leadership roles in her classes where she's helping the teachers with different things in the classroom. She's helping students with different things. She's a classroom ambassador for one of her classes, and as a classroom ambassador, she greets a guest that comes to the room, tells them what the class is learning for that day, and try to make sure the guest is informed about classroom activities. Also is a part of our cheerleading squad here at Conway Middle. She is on the basketball team, and she's a part of the track team as well. So she's doing all of that, maintaining straight A's in school. And it always has the positive outlook on life no matter what's going on. So to look at her, you would know that she had the struggles that she had last year, because she's always so positive and upbeat. Some instances, just recently, yesterday, matter of fact, a situation took place in a class where two other students had a conflict. She right away saw what was going on, and there was a sub in that class that was trying to intervene. She left the class, went down the hall to a teacher next door, asked that teacher to come and intervene in the matter to keep it from escalating. And normally, most students that we see today, they just sit around and just watch what's going on, but she took initiative to go get some outside help and brought back this teacher that was down the hall, plus the SRO that was down the hall as well. And so she takes initiative, she tries to make good decisions. In some instances, she's made positive decisions in terms of when her friends are caught up in a little catty drama or any confusion that's going on, she made the decision to distance herself from the situation so that she wouldn't be involved in it and caught up in it. And when I talked with her about it, she said that's why she left. She saw that something was gonna happen and she didn't want to get caught up in that because she's trying to have a good year this year. I know within her group of friends that she's with, she tries to steer them away from drama as well, trying to get them to make good, positive decisions. And we've also used her in guidance to be a guidance ambassador. When we have new students that we register for school, we try to pair them up with a student that can be a friendly face in the building and kind of help the student along, find their way around the classes if they get lost after their first day. And we've used her in guidance to help with that as well. And so she's been a real big help to guidance to welcome our new students into our school as well. When she makes up her mind that she wants to do something, she'll make that her mission. She'll accomplish her goal. She is empathetic and compassionate, so she can feel for other students and tries to help others around her feel good whenever they're not feeling their best. Always warm and welcoming, and she just gives an aura about herself that makes her approachable by anybody. I mean, new students in the school might notice her just because of the person that she is. She's outspoken, a good communicator. That's what I think, that's why we nominate her to represent our school. And that's what makes her a real kid.